The Back for Blood.
Are we talking monthly Back for Blood or just the game Back for Blood?
I think we're talking the video game Back for Blood because I don't think anyone on this podcast currently has a ton of experience.
I can be salty. What the hell? I got a wife. I got needs.
Terrible. Oh my God.
It's a joke to all the podcast fans out there. Back for Blood.
I don't know if it's a joke. I mean, everybody hates menstruation. I don't know anybody who likes it, so we get to all shit on it. You know.
Mm-hmm. You know what else some people are salty about? It's Back for Blood.
The Back for Blood.
Are we talking monthly Back for Blood or just the game Back for Blood?
I think we're talking the video game Back for Blood because I don't think anyone on this podcast currently has a ton of experience.
I can be salty. What the hell? I got a wife. I got needs.
Terrible. Oh my God.
It's a joke to all the podcast fans out there. Back for Blood.
I don't know if it's a joke. I mean, everybody hates menstruation. I don't know anybody who likes it, so we get to all shit on it. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Back for Blood though, the video game open beta, been out for what 3-4 days now.
Yeah, I think so. Sounds right.
Everybody here has played it. Unfortunately, I didn't play it with Pucho or Mateo that night because I was with little man and I was extremely tired. But I played it with Doughboy and Jesus, and I have a list here of complaints.
So I would like grievances.
I would like to start it off if you guys don't mind.
Festivus, it's the airing of grievances.
The first one on my list.
Hold on, before we go down the list of grievances, can we just go around the room and say if we liked it or not?
Oh, all right, yeah.
A little thumbs up or thumbs down. And Doughy, when I'm saying this, it's just really like a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Last time we did this, I asked for a thumbs up and then you just talked for 10 minutes. I was like, all right, but even at the end of it, I didn't even know if you gave it a thumbs up or a thumb. I was shocked. I was like,
I fucking love that shit. That he's tight. You tight right now. That's crazy.
We got to remember, it's all fun and games, guys. We love each other. All right, I give a thumbs up. I think it's good for what it wants to be. It's a horde zombie shooter.
Same. Thumbs up for me.
Thumbs up.
The gunplay in that game is fantastic. I think the gunplay feels nice and tight.
The blood too.
Not enough fucking bullets.
We did run out of bullets in one of those missions real bad.
So
go ahead, Tony. Do your grievances.
All right. So on my list of grievances, I'm going to start off the first one.
Can we address these grievances after you give like each one, or do you want to go through your full list and then
it's going to be a quick? It's literally like 3-4 tops. Quick. Okay. First one. Fuck Doughboy. That's the first one. The reasoning behind fuck Doughboy. This looting Borderlands bitch just fucking swipes all the boxes, all the coins, while me and Jesus are doing the fucking work. We're back to Borderlands, boys. That's the first one.
He was doing it to us on night one. I didn't even have the stomach to complain about it because we were talking serious business.
I was going only snipers because I knew Doughy wasn't using snipers and he wasn't going to steal them from me.
That's tactical as fuck. And they're strong weapons too, by the way. My second one, the ammo supply. It is very scarce. So last night playing with Doughboy and Jesus, I kind of figured out like we all need to have our own set of guns. Yep. We need like assault, SMG, sniper, melee / assault or whatever. You know, the fourth person randomly picks a gun or whatever, but it has to be or it has to be cautious of or conscious of what the fuck you're doing. Right? That's one. That's my two. Number 3. The fact that the game, I don't know, for me, maybe because it was a beta, but every time it was very janky and jerky when you were shooting the guns. Like if you didn't have a sight on it, that fucking gun is just all over the place.
Yeah, a lot of them travel a lot. The compensator that you can get and put on the front of the gun cuts down the recoil quite a bit. Some of the stocks help with that. But yeah, some of those guns jump, especially the assault rifles.
The M60 jumps. I was using it last night. That shit is just all over the place. I mean, and I get it. It's kind of realistic, like, you know, aiming down sights with it, but I think some of them were just a little too much. Just like a little too much. And then the fourth one is the decks of cards. I didn't really understand any of
Which
that.
hates that.
I fucking hate those fucking decks.
Like, at all.
It's based their way of doing like a skill tree, upgrade tree kind of thing. But it's a weird way to do it, and I hope this game has a very well fleshed out tutorial, because there's a lot of things in the game that are just not explained, like the birds. Like,
oh no, they alert the zombies. Fucking Doughboy, my nigga, and Jesus, both of y'all dicks. These guys, I'm like, yo, there's birds there. I know these birds alerted. The game says birds may alert herds. Don't walk over there, Doughboy. All the fucking birds went barking, and then the fucking hordes of zombies, and then the exploder bitch came. We died instantly. We restarted the level again. Same shit.
I love that Doughy would see these birds. He would see them and he'll start shooting at them. So he'll just shoot them, and then it'll say, "Oh, someone's alerted the horde."
Man,
Bucho and I did set off 2 hordes intentionally when the 3 of us were playing, because Doughy had gone AFK, and so the dude that we were playing with was just running. He was just sprinting through the stage. So Bucho was like, "Should I set off these birds to slow him down?" We're like, "Yeah, set off the birds. We have to fight a horde."
But no, I mean, the game's fun though, and the blood in that game is crazy. Like, you're fucking drenched in blood like halfway through the. I'm trying to figure out if maybe there's a way where you could play the game without getting blood on you. Like, if you could just kind of just like shoot them from afar or something, because it's crazy. Like, one shot and I'm just drenched.
I think the blood is actually a little bit over the top. Like, you get drenched immediately when you shoot one of those zombies.
Yeah,
or the ridden, as they call them. I don't like that. I don't like the ridden name.
Ridden.
Yeah, the ridden. I didn't understand that.
They're zombies, dude. Just call them zombies.
And then they got a verse mode too. I didn't understand the verse mode. Like, it's like us 4 can verse each other. Like, I didn't play it. So
it's basically the 4 survivors, and then the if it's the way that it used to be in Left 4 Dead, it's so the other team basically controls the zombies. They control like the special characters. So like that tall dude, what were you calling him, Booch?
Org.
Albert Wesker.
William Birkin.
Oh yeah, William Birkin. Yeah, there you go.
He does a super punch on you. He runs up with his fist all cocked.
Jesus.
He looks like the main villain from Resident Evil 2.
Oh, okay.
That dude was running up on us one time, and I think it was either me or Booch. We closed the door on him when he was over there charging at us.
Because that
started
works.
breaking the door down.
Oh, that's cool too. That you can't break the door down.
Mm-hmm.
And it did and I think it was also a beta, and it did a piss poor job of explaining shit, because it was a locked door, and me and Doughboy were just trying to get into it because all we see is coins in there, and so, you know, both of us were being a little thirsty to get in the door. And then these digs didn't even explain to me that there's a shop in the loading part. So I'm like, oh, look, there's a toolkit here. I'll buy it. So everybody goes in. No one thinks about buying it. I bought it, though. I go to that room.
Doesn't let anybody know that
Doughboy
he bought
circles back. Oh, wow. Oh, you don't let no one know that. Wow, how'd you get in here? I'm like, there's a toolkit that you could buy at the shop that everyone knew about before me, but y'all didn't.
Anybody knew about it. Nobody was opening that thing up. Nobody knew about it.
Yeah, right. And then next thing you know, he starts getting Jesus on his side. Oh, wow, this nigga always just wants everything for himself. I'm like, yo, all I did was grab the coins and my ammo, and I left. Like, what are you talking about?
I love that it says on the screen how much other people are picking up. I love it.
I thought it was shared. I thought if one person picked up, everyone got coins.
Nah,
you get like a fraction.
Yeah.
So like, if you pick up 100, I think we get like half. But I don't know. I like the game. I think a couple areas of improvement, and hopefully, but these developers, they make these betas just as like a hype demo. And then, like, you know, they don't go back and really fix all this shit. But I'm hoping they address the ammo situation. I don't know if it's that the guns aren't accurate enough, so you waste a lot of rounds, or the zombies take too many bullets, or I don't know what the fuck. But it feels like you just run out of ammo.
I think we were going through the stage real slow, and so we were fighting more zombies because those zombies just spawn forever, right? Like they never stop. You can't clear an area of zombies completely because they're gonna pop back, right? I think
Right.
we didn't really
Maybe.
test that too much.
You didn't get this far, Tony, but there are some pretty cool, like they play some pretty cool tricks, like little gameplay elements. Like I liked when we were loading up those shells into that mortar and
I
like
thought that was
shooting
cool.
off that like stuff like that was real cool. Even going down and blowing up the boat, that was really cool. The problem with last night with Tony, we would have gotten further if we didn't play on hard. Hard is
Oh,
like
y'all were playing
another
normal?
level. Yeah,
we
and
we're playing on like the novice level or whatever,
the
and even
difficulty
that
ramps
shit got even that shit got difficult.
We're
But
playing
it was our
hard.
first time. It was our first time playing, so
We're playing
Couldn't
hard with 35% friendly fire on because that's the hard
couldn't
thing.
even make it out the first level, bro. It was like it took like an hour and a half to make it out of the first little chapter.
Yeah, and if you play with Jesus, just know he's going to shoot you in your back and blame you for being in his way.
Doughy
Shot me pumped full of lead and kept blaming me for it.
Doughy shot me a lot. There one time I was standing still and somehow he shot me and he said that I walked into his line of fire.
Yo, those the fucking worst, bro. It's funny,
Liar, dude.
It's funny too because that fat guy, the fat character, I told Doughboy, "Oh, that's your character automatically. Don't pick nobody else." He was like, "Oh, I played that last night." I'm like, "All right, cool. That's your character. Don't pick nobody else." Jesus had the black guy. I had Holly or Molly.
I like Holly. I go
I
Holly
think
all
it was
day.
Holly. Yeah, I liked Holly.
I played mom, old lady.
Oh, you had mom? Oh, I didn't get that character yet. Oh, you guys did play a lot more of the game.
I mean, it's not like I unlocked her. Maybe it's just on PC. I don't know.
Yeah, no, everybody picked up character and he didn't get to pick mom.
No, she was locked. There was like 4 locked characters there.
Huh. Yeah, it should be like the conspiracy theorist dude, and then no, I mean the character models are great. Like the game is very pretty. There was some weird frame rate stuff that we saw at the camp. I don't know if it was if it carried over to the actual gameplay itself though. But Bucha was like stutter walking. I think he said I was also stutter walking whenever we were like moving around the camp.
Yeah, and it also felt like sometimes my gun would double shoot.
That
I'd pull the trigger one time on like a semi-automatic weapon, and it'll fire 2 rounds. I'm like,
that might be another reason we were running out of ammo because those guns definitely had some kind of bug where they were double shooting.
See,
it was tripping me up. I thought my mouse was fucked up, and then Mateo had the same complaint, and I was like, all right, this is a problem. Right?
I thought the same thing. I was like, I just bought this mouse like a month ago. Like, don't tell me it's already double clicking and going out.
That's the advantage of console because with the console, bro, the fucking controller on the PS5, that dual,
I love it. Yeah, it's so good.
You can feel the trigger getting tight as soon as you pull that trigger, and it just goes. You don't even got to do it. It's like a hairpin trigger. Like you don't even got to go all the way. And then of course the auto aim assist thing. Oh, you just tap L2, boom, headshots every time. So I was conserving a lot of ammo by doing that, just tapping and shooting one time. And then obviously PC you don't have that, but you got more precise aiming when it comes to the mouse. So
yeah, my main complaint though overall is the objectives seem to change rather abruptly, and it felt like the game didn't clearly communicate those objectives.
I felt the same exact
we
way.
would be in the middle of like killing a horde of zombies, and then it would transition to like, okay, this is an endless stream. You'll never kill these guys, so you just need to run. But it's like it didn't make that immediately obvious. So sometimes we'd stick around and we would kill zombies for like 10 minutes. Like, and I'm like, these shits won't. And then we're like, we're all running out of ammo. And then we're like, oh, this is okay. We're supposed to run away on this part. And then we start running away. But it's like the game didn't make that clear. Even the part where we were loading the mortars, the icon was like near the thing we were trying to shoot with the mortars. It didn't indicate where the rounds were, nor what we were supposed to load. It was just something we happened to figure out. You know what I mean? But it was after like, I think we had died already on that area. So it was like, it was late into it that we died. It was like, all right, we figured it out. We're going to respawn. Then we could try it again. But like those types of things, I don't know. I didn't like that.
Well, even the boat, even the boat, the first time that the first run on the boat, we suicide bombed the boat because we didn't realize we were supposed to run away from the explosive. We were just down there shooting zombies. And the Pooch
we
was like,
planted the bomb and we got hit with a horde. We were killing the entire horde.
and the Pooch was like, wait, we got 10 seconds to get off this boat. I was like, well, we're fucked. We're not making it off this boat.
It was
crazy.
terrible.
Did y'all record any of that gameplay?
Nah, we were talking about doing that. Got a full Sunday free if we want to record some gameplay.
Yeah, I'll be down to play after we do, our jobs, I guess. Make sure to get it done quick. But yeah, no, that game's fun. Oh, Doughboy, so after talking shit before playing the game to now, what? You was like, oh, I'm not interested in that game. It's just another zombie. You was talking shit about it.
You did talk shit about it.
Pucho was there. I don't know if Mateo was there or Pucho was there.
Yeah. He was saying that he didn't look that interesting to him. Like it just, yeah.
It's more interesting than I thought.
All right,
cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad
More
it
interesting
changed.
than I thought. I like it, but it still doesn't excuse why we couldn't be playing World War Z or any of these other ones.
We played that,
Because it just didn't feel as good.
and this looks way better.
Wasn't one of those games like a third-person shooter?
World War
Z is a third person
World War
shooter.
Z, yeah.
I felt like that shit feels weird too. I'm not a big fan of third-person shooters. Like, if there's a third-person shooter, you need good controls. Like you feel the bad controls like immediately. Like you look at a game like Fortnite. When you see Fortnite in third person view, the game just looks janky. Like it doesn't look like it's meant to be played like in third person. Or like when you play like the Fallout games, it's a first person shooter, but it lets you change it to third person. That third person view looks atrocious. And that's how the other bullshit that the World War Z game, that's how it feels. It feels like a janky, it doesn't feel good like an Uncharted or something. Like.
Well, I never even got into like Gears of War. Like I've tried playing those games. I did not like that cover shooting like gameplay in that game.
I don't know. I loved Metal Gear, and me and Doughy used to play the shit out of Metal Gear Online.
Max Payne, I'll play Max Payne any day. Those Max Payne is a fantastic third person shooter.
Any game that's got over the shoulder, left or right fucking shooting is trash to me. I'd rather play third person. Yeah, I fucking hate that Gears of War shit.
Person.
No, it's the shoulder view. Third person is centrally behind them in the back. That shoulder view that Gears of War have, I hate that shit.
What do you mean?
It's
doesn't Last of Us kind of have the shoulder view too?
Sort of. But not as bad as Gears of War. Gears of War, you're on the right side of that nigga or that dude's body.
I don't know if that's not third person, but I know what you're talking about. There is that difference between having the camera behind and having the shoulder kind of like that arm cam kind of thing.
I mean, it's different if it's very close. That could be, it might not feel that great. I personally like when I'm playing a third person game and it's not right behind, it's a little off to the side. Ugh. Because that's where you're aiming. It looks fucking weird when it's right in the middle. That like World War Z looks like it's right in the middle. And then it's also fucked when the games don't let you switch shoulders. That's the worst. You're gonna make me play a third person shooter and you're not gonna let me switch which hand is holding the gun.
Shit makes no sense.
It feels terrible. Like you could get perfect pot, you could pot shot like coming out of this side, but out of this side, your whole body has to be exposed before you can shoot. It's like, I don't know. It just looks silly to me. I don't know.
But yeah, I agree with you, Pucho. I do like the Metal Gear Solid Online, the way that they had that. When Phantom Pain dropped and we were playing I don't know, were you playing the online with us, Pooch? Or was it just me and Doug?
I didn't even think Phantom Pain had online.
Yeah, it had online.
Oh, it did. I didn't play it like the fob stuff.
The forward running base, operating base.
No, I didn't play too much. We did a few, I think. But.
No, they had a team 5v5, 6v6 thing where you had to either kill them or capture them and send them off to your like they had it. That shit to me was amazing. There was one game where I fucking wrecked, but I liked it.
Right. I forgot about that. I remember thinking it was okay.
Could you kill people with the box slide?
Sorry, go ahead, Mateo.
Could you kill people with the box slide in that multiplayer one?
You can avoid
definitely
them.
Knock them down.
Yeah, but you can avoid them too. And it's crazy because I didn't get that either. In multiplayer, like if you got close to it, you're like dazed for a second. Like it's weird. Like you're like, oh, what is this box? Like I thought that was stupid. Like it's not an AI. This is an actual person. Like I don't know how that would. Like I know that's a box. Like this man's trying to distract me with. Like how do I get caught in this? Like I thought it was dumb.
I don't know. I thought it was cool. It's like it's an aspect. Like basically, all the soldiers in the game feel the same way. They feel like it's obviously the player, but it's like a spell. They got caught in like a trap. I don't know. It's like if you saw a box, you're never gonna be fucking confused by the box. So if you saw it, you should have shot it. If you walked into it, that's your bad. Like you shouldn't have walked into it. The worst was in Metal Gear Online when these pieces of shit used to put the porno magazines on the ground. You'd walk into the magazine and your character would stay there for like 2 minutes. You're like, get the fuck off! They're gonna catch me. And then right when your animation's about to end, someone hits the corner. Yo, because that game is like Counter-Strike. One shot to the head, your character's dead. So, you'd hit a corner, your character just fucking collapsed. It was disheartening. I'd try to hit the corner and like 17 times in a row, I'd get headshotted. Like, it was devastating.
That's fucking.
But anyways, I enjoyed Back 4 Blood. Overall, it feels too similar to Left 4 Dead. And it may not be a bad thing because there's not a Left 4 Dead 3 for people to play. So maybe this fills like that niche that people are wanting. For me, I enjoyed Left 4 Dead a lot, but something about those games, it just has like a boring vibe. Like once I play once I'm replaying a level, I'm just not having that much fun anymore. And then the fact that you're just like repeating the same things and it's not like super dynamic, it just gives me like it makes me sleepy. And so I had fun now playing the level the one time, but not only do I know that it's gonna make me tired, like the next time I play, I know it's gonna happen for a fact because those levels are too fucking long, and there's too many. We played one campaign for like 3 hours. It was ridiculous. It never ended. It never ended. I feel like we didn't beat it. These guys said we beat it.
Yeah, we
I don't believe it.
Dude.
We loaded a gun and these guys hopped in a Humvee. It was very anticlimactic.
It was so anticlimactic. Like the thing ended and Butch was like, yeah, we got one more stage coming out. We'll see what happens. It's rolling credits.
It was over. I was like, we're done.
It should have ended on the ship.
It felt like there should have been a boss fight.
Yeah, I like the boss fights, but I wanted them to be more.
I wanted them to be longer, honestly.
Right, and more important. Like yeah, exactly. Longer. For it to be like the climax of a level.
Give us some weird mechanics too. Like make us like shoot like some shit off the ceiling that falls on him and damages him. Don't let us just pump bullets into the huge dude.
I think one aspect of this is think about when Left 4 Dead came out, bro. The Source engine was still at its prime. And look at what we got from the Source engine. We got Team Fortress, we got Counter-Strike, we got Left 4 Dead, Half-Life. I think
Portal.
I just think it's the technology, bro. I don't know where's that next step. Where's the wow factor? You know what I mean in the game. And if it's not going to be done with graphical elements, you're going to have to make the gameplay as fun as possible.
I mean, I was running this thing on 4K, like ultra settings. Like the game looked gorgeous to me. I've got no complaints about that, except for some of the frame rate jankiness and shit like that. But I'm assuming they're going to sort that out.
Because the frame rate stuff, it wasn't even that I was getting like frame drops because of the game's performance. It was like they had some bug where it would like stutter the character, and it wasn't a network thing because I felt it. It looked like it was happening to me as I'm playing. I could look at Mateo and know what's happening to Mateo. Mateo's looking at me. He's saying he sees it happening to me. It seemed like they had some kind of a positional issue in their programming or something like that. Some rounding error or some bullshit like that.
No, I think what this game is going to need to survive, because I agree. Like, I think that if you're just playing through the levels, it's going to get old. It needs to have the same thing Left 4 Dead. Left 4 Dead still has like 15,000 concurrent players like playing every day. Like something crazy like that. Left 4 Dead 2 still has that because they have good Steam Workshop support. And that's what this game is going to need. It's going to need a very, very community-based approach to making fresh levels and keeping the game alive.
I do think that the wow factor that you were saying earlier, Doughboy, like everybody's wild right now with the whole shooting fruits and it being able to be destroyed. Elements like that in games, right, where games will be on that next level. Like it was Metal Gear back then. Like Pucho said in another video that stepping in the snow and leaving your footprints behind, that was a wow factor. Doing certain things in a game where your shadow's reflecting off certain shit, or the water movement every time you step on certain games, like that really falls on the developer. Like the technology and the design is out there. They can do that for almost every game.
I
You know
didn't
what I
like
mean?
I didn't like the way it felt when you shot a zombie. I just felt like they collapsed to the floor. I felt like there's something else that could be
You
there.
want dismemberment is what you
I
want.
also didn't. That would be nice. The boss design wasn't. I didn't
That
like
was
the
that
boss
big.
design.
That big thing
That
was a
big
boss,
guy
right?
was like a mid boss. Yeah, I don't know, man. It just for me that shit. I guess felt very 2010 ish to me. There's one game that I wish a lot more people would copy off of is Max Payne 3. They have this design element in like the game where if you shoot somebody in the shoulder, their shoulder will move. They are unable to shoot and they start trying to cover the wound and stuff like that. There's like elements in games that I wish like they would push on to like, but like that's the last time I saw anything like that. Like that game actually is, it makes you feel weird when you see that, like somebody holding their wound and you're still shooting them. It's like really fucked up.
Well, I don't think you're going to get that in a zombie game, but
I don't know,
I do
something like
agree
it.
that the bullets do feel like, especially fighting the boss, like the bullets felt like they lacked any weight. We just pumped bullets into the boss, and it wasn't like he was bouncing around because he was getting shot. He's just not reacting.
Yeah.
I don't. I'll have to check on the zombies. I don't remember the zombies actually show any reaction to, like, that the bullets have any impact or anything.
I've seen somewhere they'll just bounce, like they'll be like pow, 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 and then you just drop them. But I mean,
they only take like 2 shots.
Yeah, I mean, we were playing on novice too, and I think those zombies were dying in one shot. So maybe we didn't even get to see that shit because I don't think there was a single zombie I had to shoot more than once.
Damn, man, dead shot over here.
No, I mean, this was shooting him in the fucking leg because we were playing on the lowest difficulty. Shot him in the leg and he fell straight to the ground. I was like, doesn't even matter where I shoot him. I don't know why I got a sniper. I don't even need to shoot him in the head.
Yeah, I think the type of details that Doughy's like looking for, like Mateo says, I don't know how much that gives you in a zombie game. Like, I think in different genres of games you're gonna get like different types of elements. Like,
look at what World War Z does. World War Z is more creative in that aspect. Like you get to set up your traps. You get to and when the zombies start dying in one area, they start to pile on top of each other, and that's how like they can get up to you. Like there's
that's cool, but there's no. That's like an arena horde game. Like this is like you're going through a level, so it's like you don't really get an opportunity to like really.
I mean,
set traps or whatever.
We piled up some bodies on the way to that boat. Like there was a stack of zombies on the way to that boat.
Back 4 Blood had wire traps. I bought a wire trap and threw it out, and it slowed the zombies down. It's not like World War Z, but it slowed them down enough to where you can be able to load.
I heard World War Z was trash. I've watched gameplay footage of it and it doesn't look good.
It's not bad. It's really not bad.
Shit is garbage.
It's not bad.
I'd rather
dude. Easy made me play that zombie army game. That's bad. Okay, you want to play a fucking bad fucking zombie horde game? Just as easy.
But yeah, I mean, as far as details in gaming, I like though. Like, there's this game like Plants vs Zombies. Like, I really like that game, but like the way that
I like that game too.
I'd rather watch.
Hey, there's a new Plants vs Zombies that just came out on PlayStation.
It just dropped.
Plus. Though he said we're all gonna play. We got no excuse not to. We all got it.
The sad thing
he said if we like Back 4 Blood, we have no excuse to not play Plants vs Zombies with him.
No excuse.
The sad thing is I already added it to my library and knew that Doughboy saw it and he would be pressuring us.
Oh, I've got news, boys.
You got a PS5?
I'm getting one on Friday. Maybe. I'm not sure. Is it worth it for me to get a PS5 at this point?
Yes. Yes.
It's not
Yes.
because you're getting the Steam Deck controller or the Steam Deck console thing.
That don't matter.
But yeah,
I'm saying
bro.
like, Mateo's like, if you could get it like 5 months from now, it's probably be a better time to get a PS5.
I'm worried that I'm worried that's going to be
play with us.
I'm worried that's going to be harder to get one in 5. It's not going to be any easier to get one in 5 months than it is now.
It's going to be hard.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
especially
you might
because
as well get it now.
it's going to be around Christmas time. Everyone like this need for PS5 is just going to get higher for everyone.
Dude,
it's a disc one. I wanted to get a discless, but I'm not going to be that picky about it.
I wanted to get a discless.
Bro, you know how hard it is to get a disc? First off, getting a disc. You got a discless?
Mm-hmm.
This shit sounds really close to.
Dickless.
But anyways,
wait, let me
Dickless
check
is
real
way
quick.
easier
Hold
to
on.
say.
I don't think you have a discless.
Yeah, I think you have a dick.
You have a dick.
He's going to come back. I got a dick, guys.
I got a dick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I would have been so jealous months ago.
It's so
I knew I
hard.
didn't feel jealous about you. So.
Yeah, the discless one just looks so sleek. It just looked better. It didn't have that weird little tumor on the side.
Robust ass
And it's
fucking-
symmetrical.
Mhm.
It's symmetrical. Like it's thick here, it gets thin, and then it gets thick again. Perfect. Like everybody likes their disc lists. But the dick one, it just has a weird hump. Like who wants a side hump?
Nobody wants love handles. That's what I
Well,
call it.
I mean, that love handles are. I like love handles.
Yeah, love
But
handles are great.
we're talking about one love handle. You're flat
One,
on
it's
one
just
side, and
one.
you got a
Yeah,
hump.
you have one on the right side or
One
something.
love handle.
That's a love
That's-
handle.
That's still pretty good.
I don't
Better
think I've
than
ever
just
met.
flat, sure, but in this case, we're going for symmetrical.
I don't think I've ever met a person with a love handle, just a single one.
It's not. There's no way. There's no way. I do want to. I want to send my PS5 to this artist. I saw him on YouTube, and he'll draw shit on people's PS5s, and it came out nice. I want to do that, but at the same time, I want to just have my PS5 blacked out. I want
That shit is cool,
blacked
man.
out.
I think some of those those designs that people do on their own on the PlayStations, on the Xboxes, that some of those are awesome. Some of those are really damn cool. I've seen some people do like some custom Zelda themed like Nintendo like Joy-Con paint jobs and dock paint jobs. Like some talented people out there.
I just feel I don't feel safe sending a PS5 to anybody because how hard it is to get one. You know what I mean? It's like, no, I'm good. I don't want to send it, but if I could, I would want that shit nice.
Just do your own design, Tony. It's time to see if you're an artist or not.
I don't think I want to fuck up a $500 system.
It can't be that hard to draw, to do like the Texans logo on that thing. You'll be all set.
Texans?
Yeah, the Texans, man. Isn't that your team?
I know you see the motherfucking hat. We ain't gotta talk about it. Well, and you know what? That brings us into my next topic. But first, for all the viewers and listeners out there, hit that like and subscribe button on our channel on Facebook, and just go ahead and click over onto our YouTube page and hit the follow button. We'll greatly appreciate it, man. We need those likes and follows. We got a high number on Facebook, but we need a high number on YouTube as well. And don't forget to follow our TikTok and Twitter page and our IG page. Great content there being spread out. If you like little short reels, if you like the whole full thing on YouTube, we got all and everything you need for your viewing pleasure.